Today we're here at the winery at Saint Amant. I'm Stuart Spencer, the winemaker. Once again, we're going to be talking about our 2018 Tempranillo, and this has been a wine and a variety for us that's done extremely well over the years. I think we first planted it in 1998, made our first vintage in 2001. We just finished the 2020 harvest, which 2020 harvest looks exceptional with this variety in our vineyard. But it's one that, as I've said before, I think really lends itself well to our vineyard, and it's kind of found its sweet spot there. We always get this incredible structure in the wines, incredible flavor and concentration that you don't see in a lot of wines. And just a little background on Tempranillo. It's Spain's most noble variety. Some people call it the Cabernet Sauvignon of Spain. It makes incredible wines in the Ribera del Duero, in the Rioja region, the Toro region, which actually I think is more similar to the wines we make here at Saint Amant with ours, and these big structured red versions of Tempranillo. 2018, one of the things we've been doing over the last probably 4 to 5 vintages is we're kind of mixing up the oak regimen a little bit, and so I'm adding in a little bit more French oak with each of these vintages and away from some of the American oak. I think that's lending itself to a kind of a more subtleness with the oak flavors, and I think it's adding a little bit more complexity where the American oak can be a little bit more upfront and a little bit more of a sweet presentation. The wine, while it has this structure to it, there is still this incredible dark fruits that come through in it that almost give an impression of sweetness, even though the wine is not sweet. And it balances out the kind of structure and tannins of the wine that really kind of give it length and will allow the wine to age. Like I said earlier too, or said before, 2018 I think is one of our better vintages. We do see vintage variation in here. These are all single vineyard wines from a single vintage, so you're going to see variation from season to season, which is, to me, what makes wine interesting. When you see that variation. If I want to drink something that tastes the same every day, I'll go to Starbucks and buy a Frappuccino. But if I want something that has some uniqueness and character to it, I will very much rather prefer a single vineyard wine from a small winery like Saint Amant. So I'm particularly excited about the 2018 Tempranillo, and I think it's got a long ways to go. But it is selling fast. Tempranillo is becoming one of our most popular wines, and I think for good reason. It tastes good and over delivers for the value of the wine too. So enjoy it, and hope to see you here in Lodi at Saint Amant soon.